Hello, my name is Jacob Colgrove, Assistant Product Manager at Redline Controls. And in this video, we'll be continuing our series where we create a simple program using our IEC 61131 programming software, Crimson Control. In this video, we'll be creating the AND function where two switches go on that turn on an output using function block diagram. So now let's create that program using our graphical based language function block diagram. Now in a new database we'll be creating another program, so go to your control category. Remember, here in the projects directory you need to set to execute periodically. Select warm or cold, select your cycle time. I'll use the default program 1 program because it is by default function block diagram, and that's what we're going to use now to create our program. Function block diagram is a graphics-based programming language like ladder diagram, but it's a lot more freeform. So I could create two contacts in a coil just like ladder diagram, but I'm going to create this program in a different way. I'll start off the program by adding a function block by clicking on my Add Function Block button on the toolbar. Then I'll click in the editor to add the function block, and by default the first function block that comes up is the one that I need, the AND function block. So I could change this function block if I needed to something different by simply double clicking on it, but I'm going to stick with the AND function block. Now we need to add our two switch variables like we did in the last program. To do that, click on the Add New Variable, click in front of the function block to place your variable, then the new variable window will pop open and you can type in switch 1 like we did in our last program, click OK. The type is Boolean. Again, where used is program 1, that's our local variable dictionary. Now I'll create the other two variables, switch 2 and pump. To connect your variables to the function block, you need to draw a line from left to right. You can hover over the variable until you get the crosshairs, and then draw the line to the connection on the function block. Once all the connections are made, click on the Verify button to verify if there are any errors in the program. Then click on the Build button. Now we can view our program variables in the navigation pane, and we'll create the data tags just like we did in the previous program by clicking on the variable, going to Source, then New Tag. We'll use the suggested tag name and parameters, and we'll repeat the same steps for switch 2 and pump. Now we can view the newly created data tags by clicking on the data tag category and opening up the program 1 folder. To create our graphics, we'll go to the graphics page category, go to the resource pane and select a 2-state toggle switch to represent switch 1, then we'll add another toggle switch to represent switch 2, then we'll add an indicator to represent pump. To associate the data tag to the graphic, we'll double click on the graphic, go to the resource pane, click on the data tag category, and drag the data tag into the value field. And we'll follow that same process for switch 2 and the indicator, which will be pump. Now we can load the database into the Graphite controller. To view the graphics in your Graphite controller, open your Edge or Internet Explorer browser, type in the address bar 192.168.1.20. That's the IP address of the Graphite controller. Click on the remote view link to view the graphics. Once the graphics come up, you can click on the on position of switch 1, then click the on position of switch 2. Then you'll see the indicator light come on, indicating that our program is running in the Graphite controller. That's all there is to it. We've created this simple program using the graphical programming language function block diagram. Join me in the next video. We'll be creating this same program using our text-based language, structured text.